Welcome to Minnesota Implement. This is one of our custom tree pullers. This unit is based off of our Super Duty buckthorn puller. This has several upgrades though, one of them being the UHMW sliders here, and the other being these hydraulic legs. Those legs extend out of the bottom of this and give you added lift force when you're pulling trees. The unit has a set of check valves and relief valves in here that when the jaw hits 1,500 pounds closing force, which is about 13,000 pounds, 15,000 pounds of grab force, then the legs start automatically coming out the bottom to help lift, so that your smaller machines can lift. The system is regulated by this relief valve here. This is a double-way relief valve, or a crossover relief valve, that keeps the system from going over 2,500 pounds pressure total. Now, the only fatal flaw in this when you're using it is when these legs push out the bottom, they stick out almost 30 inches. So on a skid steer like this, when the legs are all the way out the bottom, you want to make very sure that you do not tip the unit forward, or the legs will obviously hit your tires. On a utility tractor, you've got a lot more clearance, so you don't need to worry about that. But you also want to make sure that your feet are as level to the ground as possible so you don't get twist load on those legs, because while they're durable, they're not indestructible. If you extend the legs and start rocking your machine back and forth, I guarantee you will bend the legs. The unit is intended to help pull a tree, not to do it by severe abuse. So I just kind of wanted to shoot a simple video of this with some of the warnings to watch out for. The unit will retract the legs when you're letting go of the tree. It will retract the legs before opening the jaw. That being said, if your tree is really heavy, if you grab a hold of a 30-foot tall tree and pull it out of the ground, so now you've got this thing sitting 5 feet in the air with a tree in it, and you go to retract the legs, it may let go of the tree, and the tree could come over the top of your machine and hit you. So that being said, you don't want to cut off, or you don't want to pull a 30-foot tree with this thing. Cut your tree off at about 6 or 8 feet tall, or even at 4 feet tall, so that you're just pulling the stump. Don't pull trees with a big plume on the top, because it is dangerous. Even though this has a rack on it and there are safeties in there, the jaw shouldn't open until the legs are fully retracted. If the tree is heavy enough, it may override that 1,500 pound valve and allow the jaw to open as soon as you relieve pressure. And in that case, you've got a 5,000 pound tree plume in the air over your head that's going to come down on you. So make sure that you cut your trees off and you're not pulling trees with big plumes on the top of them, just for your own safety. Other than that, it's a pretty simple to use unit. It seems to test out real well. We're going to send it down to the client and let them put it through its paces. They've got a Kubota tractor with about a 4,000 pound lift, as I understand. They'll be putting this on, and hopefully they'll send us some videos. Thank you for watching.